Alright, so this video is going to be a bit different. So I want to try this. So big up to everybody. Morning. If you're in the USA, obviously, or whatever. But yeah. So I want to try this something different. So today I want to talk about the Super Cup match from Brazil yesterday. And before I dive into details, sorry about that yesterday. Sorry if I couldn't do the full stream. I only did partially minutes because my computer and and my phone was just they were acting up for some reason. Like it was just annoying that it was just kept malfunctioning or it was the internet, so it really annoyed me. And plus there was a weather delay. So that's why I couldn't do all that. So I'm sorry if we missed out on Flamengo Botafogo Super Cup. Unfortunately. Oh my god, really annoying. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So, anyways, I want to talk about this. So, this might be my first match reaction I ever done. I did I somewhat watched almost till the end until the 68th minute. But yeah, I also had to leave my area. I had to go to like Los Baños and something like that around like the farm area for something. So yeah, so that really annoyed. I mean, well, I did want to go down there, but the problem is, how am I supposed to finish out this match? So I couldn't. Which was really annoying because it's an hour and a half, 2 hours from me, and I didn't mind. I just even though I'm going a bit too off topic, but like I'm just saying what's happening. But anyways, so yeah, Flamengo 3, Botafogo 1. That's how the match ended. And my response, obviously, first of all, we're doing this real quick. Rio de Janeiro is black and red. Flamengo gets revenge on Botafogo. Congratulations. The biggest club in Brazil, the pride of Brazil, the Club America of Brazil. Yes, the Club America from Mexico has arisen again. The Another trophy for Felipe Luis, deserved, regardless of the rival fans, like from not just Botafoguense, but Vascaínos from Vasco, Tricolores from Fluminense, and then somewhat Sao Paulo as well, and Corinthians. Yeah, just let them cry. Santos fans, they don't care about this. And yeah, and speaking of Santos, we'll be doing a watch long for Neymar's debut. I just needed to get that channel. Hopefully they show it, or else I'm gonna have to find a way. Because I'm not giving up. I must see Neymar's debut. I cannot miss out on missing Neymar's debut. So yeah, but anyways, so the game just started off like sluggish. So basically, both teams went with a score 3-2-1. Botafogo, guess the team that we saw last season, they're not gonna be as dominated as last season, and I'm gonna explain many reasons why. But as for Flamengo, they dominate this game throughout 80 minutes. And before how it went down, so basically here's the thing. The game started around 11 a.m. my area, 4 p.m. local time in Brazil. And then here's the thing. It started where the first 10 minutes Flamengo were attacking the pressure, especially their attackers like Plata, Gresson and Michael, the creativity. And then yeah, and then guess what? Here's the thing. This game was played in Balbin, Brazil. But here's the thing: the game had to play the games had to and then it was raining a lot down there, up there, down there. I mean, well, Belbem is in northern Brazil, so I'm just saying up there. So they wonder. So here's the. So yeah, at so yeah, the game kicked off. Even though people were saying that it should have been postponed or delayed a little bit longer because it was just raining hella a lot. And guess what? The game only lasted for 14 minutes of the first half before everybody had to delay it for nearly 90 minutes for an hour and a half for like 75 minutes actually. And people had to wait till 5:30 in that area to restart it. So basically the game was supposed to, go from 4 p.m. and ends at 6, but no, it actually ends around a little bit past 7 p.m. That's why. In this game, in my opinion, it should have been postponed like an hour. And plus, I was already late because I needed to, eat breakfast, and there was a long line, which I already explained my stream, and sadly, I just couldn't do it. And guess what? I know this is controversial. All right, around 11 minutes, 10 minutes, just right after the 10-minute mark, Flamengo, Flamengo earned himself a penalty kick, even though some rival fans were complaining that it, that the penalty kick that wasn't should have been given because the rain and all that. And I understand, like for me, I don't know. Even though this game should have been postponed, a little an hour probably. They probably should have waited till 5 o'clock or 5:15 or something. Even though I couldn't finish off my thing because the other things got my way, which was annoying. And you know what? So yeah, they got a penalty kick, and then ever since after they scored a penalty kick 2 minutes later, everybody had to go to the tunnel. Bruno Enrique takes it nice, and yes, 1-0 Flamengo, and then the game had to stop for 75 minutes, and they were just chatting about that. So yeah, it was live on TV Global and Sports TV since I have them, and it was live on Botafogo's YouTube channel as well. Live YouTube channel. Yeah, yeah, for international viewers, so everybody can see across the world. Because yeah, and I agree because you want to know something, Brazilian domestic football, local football, isn't even talked about worldwide enough. It isn't, and I think it is pretty good. This is why I don't know if I'll be the channel to talk about Brazilian football, but I will do somewhat maybe because I do have. I guess I don't know if I have to rebrand it. But here's the thing. Sorry about that. Notifications. Just ignore. But let me move this. So yeah. Um. So yeah. This is why I will be covering Brazilian football. Like I said, I'll be trying to cover. Right now they're doing the in-state competitions. I will be doing every single league match. Every single league. I don't know about doing. I'll be doing the big games from each in-state competition. For an example, we got we'll be doing Flamengo versus Fluminense. There's also Palmeiras Corinthians this Thursday, this upcoming Thursday. So I want to do these watch alongs because I want to. I want to see. Yep. And yes, let's not forget a lot of this Brazilian talent is coming from Brazil, especially from the Brazilian league. So that's where clubs keep an eye. especially for an example, like, and then like they're buying players that they sign pre-contracts to get to the top five, to the big top five league clubs. Especially like for example, Endrick to Real Madrid, Palmeiras, even though it's not going well. But yeah, you know what? Maybe I will make a separate video speaking about this. But yeah, it definitely needs a lot more recognition. But anyways, back to the Super Cup Brazil. Like, yeah, nobody outside of Brazil, like, they just don't talk about. Not even in their neighbors, Latin America, of course, they speak Spanish. They talk about this. I don't know, in Portugal, they talked about this a bit. But yeah, that's what really. Yeah. All right. And then after the match comes back, after 75 minutes, it was minute 14. 5 minutes later, about minute 19th, almost minute 20, if Bruno Enrique, he scores again. I think it, I think it was a tap in. I kind of missed the second goal because that, but Flamengo goes 2-0 up, and all the black and whites dogs, they were basically in trouble, and now their midfield just started to get overrun. Now their midfield got overrun. Yeah, their midfield is just getting overrun, and like Botafogo, and I'm gonna explain what happened to them. So yeah, and then remains 2-0 halftime, and then just remain 2-0. And then after 2-0, nothing else has happened. They're just trying to control the ball. And then subs were made, of course, obviously. Flamengo made like four subs. De La Cruz was out, Mike was out, Enrique was out eventually. Botafogo made like only two. Oh, wait, no, four subs. My bad. Four subs for each team, eight subs totally. They brought Louis. Let's not forget that Flamengo, they brought back Danilo from Juventus since he's no longer there. Their contracts terminated as he wants to return to Brazil. So he already won his first trophy, and he came off the bench and made his debut. Oh wait, no, Flamengo made five subs. Luis Araujo came off the bench and he scores around the 83rd minute, and it was game over, 3-0. And then it was somewhat of a golazo. And then 4 minutes later, Botafogo got one back. Police or Paul scores, making it 3-1. The two-goal lead, same thing, back to the two-goal lead. He also came off the bench, and that's the only goal Botafogo scores. Patrick Dupali. So apparently he was from Palmeiras, and now was playing for Botafogo. Let me see. When did he join this real quick? All right, I'll keep an eye on this player. 25 years old. Oh, he went on loan. That's why. Oh, he was there both since 2022. He went on Garcia. All right, that's why. Goes get 1 minute, but yeah. And then the game, and then there was only like 5 minutes of stoppage time. After that, and it just remains 3-1. Game over. Flamengo 3, Botafogo 1. They win the Super Cup fair and square, regardless of the rival fans. And I'm not even surprised that I don't know, like even in Argentina, they're concerned about Flamengo because of them owning River Plate since 2019. And you know what? I got a lot to say about Botafogo and Flamengo. So the stats were followed: 12 shots for Botafogo, 17 for Flamengo. Botafogo had 3 shots on target, Flamengo 8. 48 possessions for the black and whites, 52. the opponent. Yep, the Rojinegro Black Reds. 361 to versus 388 passes. Pass accuracy 78 to 80%. 19 fouls to 15. 3 yellow cards for each. 0 red cards. 3 offsides for Botafogo, 1 offside for Flamengo. Botafogo had 2 corner kicks, Flamengo 5. Game over. Yup, Flamengo gets revenge after getting destroyed by Botafogo 4-1 all the way back in August, the same day as Real Madrid made their debut in La Liga, making that awful 1-1 draw against Mallorca, which, Carlo finds out tactically. And we all know Madrid are right now in the mud, I would say, kind of, or they're still not impressing me. Even though I will make another video about that probably as well. But yeah, um, Botafogo, all right, here's the thing for Flamengo. Flamengo, they had a game plan, obviously, probably. Yes, of obviously. They went the right lineup. They had the mentality in them. And then Flamengo had a less day rest because they beat like somebody 2-0 in the Carioca, while Botafogo beat Fluminense 2-1. Like I said, we're also doing the Flamengo versus Fluminense watch along next Saturday, this Saturday. You cannot miss that one while the Madrid Clasico happens, or Madrid Derby, whatever happens. But yeah, Flamengo, they were the they were the bigger team. The match was also let me see, Bruno Enrique, obviously another level. Yep, and yet the whole season hasn't even started. And you know what? I think if Flamengo, I have expectation for Flamengo. If Flamengo, they're also in the Club World Cup. If Flamengo plays like this, I think they might be the favorite to win Carioca, Serie A. I don't think nobody could stop them, and I think even Basco, they've been on better form than Botafogo, and I'm gonna explain why. But Flamengo, if they keep playing like this, I expect them to probably win Carioca. I think they could go on a run. I think they will go to win Serie A. They're gonna try win the Brazilian League Serie A. I think they're favorites in my opinion, run favorites. Yeah, you got Palmeiras right there as well, who will be challenging them. But I just think Flamengo probably has a bigger mentality, bigger instructs than Palmeiras. Even though Palmeiras just got rid of Victor Risa and Esteval's leaving soon, but they'll find a way to replace them. But I just think Flamengo, they just have that mentality more. And this is why Flamengo is the biggest club in Brazil by far. Regardless of Palmeiras, Corinthians, yeah, they'll be second and third. That's fair enough. Because what Felipe Luis, what he's doing is phenomenal. Those tactics are starting to work because Flamengo, and guess what? He has more trophies than Els. He only has lost one game, and that was against Fluminense in the Derby back in October, which I was thinking about doing a watch along, but I think I ran out of a limit or something on StreamYard. Ridiculous. I could have created that account, but no worries. We'll be here. I think if Flamengo keep this run, I could see them also challenge. I They could be one of the big favorites for La Libertadores. Probably if they keep this up. I don't know. Could Flamengo win the treble? That's the question that'll be asked. Imagine if they win the treble, winning back-to-back trophies. Not just winning back-to-back Copa do Brasil, but winning the treble. Winning Libertadores, Brazilian League, and Libertadores. Has any, has Flamengo ever won the treble? I Let me see, but that would be massive. They should have a list. Hold on, they should have a list. I don't know if Flamengo have won the treble before. Let me find out. Not the domestic treble. Ah, come on. No, I don't know. I don't think they mentioned South America. I don't know if they have before, but it wouldn't be surprised me. They probably do it and win the treble. Like that would be insane. Because Flamengo, they always challenge for trophies. They are the equivalent of Real Madrid of Brazil, just like Real Madrid. They are hated by the rival fans, accusing them of cheating, variable calls, because Flamengo just finds a way and win all these games. Of course, they didn't win all games, but yeah, Flamengo under Felipe Luis, it's just so much improved. They now got their identity back after that DT clown show BS where Flamengo were in really bad form, especially in the months of August and September. Even though finding a way in the Super Cup, not Super Cup, in the Copa do Brazil quarterfinals, semifinals. But yeah, Felipe Luis has changed the mentality, and now it's back on good form. Flamengo, how many matches that he was in charge of 2024? Ever since DT was sacked. His first game was against Corinthians, 1-0 win, worked. I know they had to, I know in the second leg they had to park the bus because they got a red card, but it kind of worked. Like Corinthians was not going to do anything. All right, 1, 2, 3. Winning away by yeah. All losing Fluminense. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, 14 games, and he has like 8 wins. No, 7 wins, 4 draws, and 1 L last year, including that draw against Victoria, which didn't matter. They did draw against Fortaleza, 0-0, and a lot better. Atletico Mineiro, yep. They ended up winning against Atletico Mineiro and Botafogo. And you know what? We will be doing more Flamengo watch alongs. So yeah, big up to the Rojinegros. I could see them doing it. I believe in them. As, and by the way, I do have a Flamengo kid because, and I'm also planning to get more Brazilian kids because that's how the passion. That's why. So big up to all of my Flamenguista fans, Rojinegros, Black and Reds. Yup. Big up to you guys. Congratulations. Well deserved. And as for the rival fans that doesn't want to congratulate them, just keep doing your thing. You know what they say. Sigue llorando. Keep crying. Sigue llorando. But anyways, as for Botafogo, guess what? They're not the same team because in my opinion, they won the Brazilian league with 79 points, right? Guess what? They just lost most of their big players. They just lost their head coach as well for some reason. Like, why? Why did they sack him? Why? And they tried to bring in Jair from Club America, but it didn't work out because he's staying here because Club America is just doing their thing. And plus, um, yeah, they got rid of. Well, they didn't got rid of. They somehow sold Luis Enrique away. They sold Luis Enrique away to a team in Russia called St. Peter, something like that. They got rid of him. They got rid of him. Yeah, they got rid of him. So yeah, I kind of don't. So I mean, I do, and I don't even know Botafogo's full starting 11, but they still have Gregory, Savinho, Gabriel Jesus. No, sorry, Angulo Jesus, who was linked with Arsenal, but the transfer didn't happen. Now it's deadline day, by the way, as we're speaking. He's not going. He also gets booked, and then they also have John the keeper. Yep, John. But yeah, Botafogo's offense, some with Luis Enrique, they're missing him, and that's why they've been struggling. I guess even the Carioca, they have lost a couple of the games. I know they did beat Fluminense. That's about it. They just own Fluminense. That's it. No different than like Man City owning Chelsea. That's it. But now they cannot own Flamengo. Nope, they can't do it against the big giant. So something is missing. Like yeah, the management and then like a couple players. I don't know who else they lose. That's really important. But now Botafogo, now their form is just go. I don't know where they're gonna go. I don't know if they will, because I think the manager that's on, I don't know, he's official, is on intermittent basis until they find a new one or get great players. Because Botafogo, they just won La Libertadores and the Brazilian League. That's why. And then of course they just lost the Intercontinental Cup Derby of Americas against Pachuca. But yeah, man, that's crazy. That's just crazy, and like, and I don't know where Botafogo they gotta go there. If they can't buy anybody or find their form, then I don't know what to expect. Because if I said Botafogo, we're actually if Botafogo still kept all their players, this game would have been different. Obviously, I thought this game would go extra time, like 2-2 or 3-3, and then maybe they probably would have chosen the result. And maybe they probably would have been the favorites to win the Carioca, but I don't see them winning. I don't think they would even qualify for the semifinals. Because right now they're sitting in sixth Carioca. Short Flamengo, they had a slow off, but they find the way. And Flamengo still have a game in hand, the Carioca. So yeah, we're gonna do those watch alongs for sure. We will. Flamengo's next match is Portuguese away, but I think they'll use like some other B team. I think so because it's against a second, third division instead of B or something, or instead of C, dividing them. So yeah, I expect them to be like this. So yeah, congratulate. So yeah, all I'm just gonna say, congrats to Flamengo. They deserve to win this game regardless of the calls. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing the watch alongs. I was thinking about doing Vasco versus Fluminense, but since Neymar could be making his birthday debut for Santos against Botafogo, different Botafogo. There's another Botafogo. This is the one from Sao Paulo. I don't know if they even have ties to that another Botafogo team, Rio de Janeiro. But yeah, this is a different Botafogo. They're actually in the second division, said it bear. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a watch along for that on Wednesday. I just need to figure this out. So yeah, make sure you like, subscribe. I'll figure more this out. So big up.